I love Trinidad. What? I don't eat doubles. Dog don't eat doubles. I don't eat nothing that dog don't eat.
All that real talk. Not to be a bandwagon this, but injustice just stirs my heart up. Growing up as a child, Bennieman was one of my favorite Jamaican artists. Alright? And coming out with Dancehall Queen, I saw my mother as a black woman, and when I saw these women dance, I saw a different side to my mother being like that home in the house playing with us and teaching us the moves. Because in those days, my father was still the head of Jamaica, and that was a way we were asked to dance with them to move forward because the East Indian community in Trinidad were blocking us. Given that my mother is black, they were blocking us because she was considered an untouchable and could not climb up the ladder where the white Indians were. So the Jamaican people told us that we would have to behave like them a bit, which would be demoralizing in some people's eyes, but it's the only way they could have protected us and moved forward with us. So they stated they would send some of their people, but they never told us who or when or why or how. They just told us we would be protected and we trusted them. So one day in Chaguanas, I told you the stories where Justin Timberlake and other artists from around the world would sometimes come to the Chaguanas and to the little clubs in Chaguanas, and we would have a little good time. One of the days, Bennieman was there, dressed up all properly with a nice little black jacket, black pants, looking quite handsome, I might add. His rasp was properly well kept, and he ordered a doubles. When he ordered the doubles, the person who was taking it out was East Indian. Everybody who served was East Indian, and the person serving him was very angry to serve somebody like Bennieman doubles, which was his job. I remember standing and looking at him as to, why are you behaving like this? But I didn't see anything because I was just probably around 18, 19 years, just a child, 20 at most, because I was doing A-levels at that time, which motivated me to push the cultural arts more further and to advocate for black people to be able to express themselves freely in a society without being victimized or for racial hate and whatnot. Because this East Indian person looked at Bennieman and you could sense the scorn of him. And the man did not do anything. He was just a passerby asking to buy some doubles. In the same way Rupi came and other artists, it was a big thing to support Mr. Timberlake in growing out into the world stage. So I was fortunate to be around them. Alright? And I remember Bennieman taking the doubles and resting it down. He didn't even fling it. He just rested down. And a dog came and the dog did not eat the doubles. When I saw that, I found that to be very strange. How come this dog not eating doubles? Dogs just gobble down doubles. Turned out there was poison in it. One of the persons who was working for the man indicated that they wanted to rape her, and they did, and they didn't want to give she any money or anything. They just fired her, and she will let everybody know he was putting poison in the food to give the man they call Bennieman. So she did personally told me, don't eat from those people. She said, you know them? I said, I don't know them personally. And she said, girl, and she started to pour out her heart to me that they were poisoning people and she couldn't take it anymore and she don't know what to do and whatnot. Alright? So when people hear Bennieman talking about he don't eat doubles because dog don't eat doubles, so he not eating it, know the truths, know the facts. Eyewitness account. Mark my name, Josanne Acosta. Because you all don't know what these people went through. Their family lives being broken apart, never having the time for their families and to have that bond right through, because they were activists in helping so much more than just party life. What they contribute to society goes unnoticed in most cases because people only see them as, to be quite honest, uncouth niggers who only know how to whine. And that's not for real. That's not for real. They have other beautiful sides to them. And prior to Bennieman's experience, a gentleman told me that a week before that they went down to Penal to buy doubles And when they put the doubles on the ground, because something tell him don't eat. When he put the doubles on the ground, the same thing happened down there. The dogs were not eating the doubles because it was filled with poison. When Bennieman resisted his doubles, an eyewitness account, and he didn't throw it down, he rested down. Other American artists, when they saw that the dog didn't eat it, took their doubles, smelt it, and they started pelting it. They started pelting it all on the streets in Chaguanas. And I remember an Indian police officer came and said, oh, them nigga have no effing decency, they wasting the food. All you effing nigga starving and we giving all the food and I saw all they got effing treated. And a police officer was doing that. These black Americans were making a statement that the food was not good. Know how serious the racial divide is in Trinidad, and with post-COVID and a lot of people unemployed and a lot of people being further unemployed, these racial people are coming back up the ladder or coming down, and they're coming up and down with their dirty, nasty ideologies and ways. Black people, I am Douglas. Bennieman was rich, a rich Jamaican artist, popular, and that's the things they did to us. All right, because I remember when I went to eat the double, someone took it out of my hand and said, don't eat, in some instances. I'm not kidding about these things. And the police themselves did not do anything about it. So, consider Miss Josie Georgia 6 a bandwagonist on the Bennieman meme, or whatever you call it. Bye.